Okay, this is probably what you have going on. You've got your toe, which we've broken and unwound a couple of times, and you're finding that it's coming out underneath other layers. So what you want to do is find that, and you can go ahead and start cutting these layers until you get to where you need to be. Unfortunately, you're still not going to be where you need to be, because probably what's happened is somewhere at the beginning of this toe you have a shredded piece where it changes levels. You're not having a full toe anymore. You've lost some. So somewhere in this spool before this point is the rest of it. So you need to follow it backwards. If you use a little pocket knife, it's easier. But you need to find what is the rest of that toe, and you need to go backwards with it. And the reason I cut these is because as you are sliding backwards, you're going to come back off of them. So just kind of clean off each time and keep looking for those ends that you're underneath. It's kind of painful, but this is the only way to get these to be undone, so you can start pulling off pieces.
There you go, that's a full one.
Yep, there's one there.
Yeah, the full one.
So you just have to keep doing that, so you can find, you can see these fibers that are loose. Within that toe is your full toe somewhere. So if you keep finding any of your loose ones like this that you've lifted or cut, you have to follow them until you find the beginning point. So when I followed those fibers back and back to this one, but if you look, I've got a split here again.
You have a whole one now, I think.
And now we found it back to the whole toe.
Yep.
So that was just a short demonstration, but your spool, if you have several layers of that happening, you need to continue doing that, following the toe backward until you get to the full piece. When you have the full piece, you want to pull off, and I sent you the one-page brochure or depiction of which way to do this, but you want to pull it straight off of the spool. If you happen to pull it this way, that's where you'll get breaks in the fibers, and that splitting will happen, and you'll have the unrolling underneath other layers. The other thing to do is, if you're doing it by hand, which you told me you're starting out by hand anyway, have someone hold the spool and hold on to it a little bit tight on the ends there, so that when it's being pulled on, they have to pull. That creates your tension, which will help to keep that coming off smoothly. Okay.
I think it's clean.
That should do it. Yep. It's not underneath any other layers. Okay. Let us know if you need help with anything more. That was just a quick demonstration. We'll go from there.